Hey guys, so I'm on 11 days of semen retention, and today is 1 in the morning. I cannot go to sleep. I did 100 push-ups yesterday, was doing a little break day. I did 600 the day before, and so I'm doing 200 push-ups today and 2 workouts, and I'm going to do it. I haven't started yet. It's just the beginning of the day. It's like 1:21. Can't go to sleep, so I'm probably going to go to the gym at 5 a.m. and just get everything done. But today I want to talk about is that I really want to take retention to the next level, and I want to do it for you guys, and I really want to I want to see what this journey is all about, the benefits. I want to see how far I can take this journey, with physical exertion, spiritual awareness, amplification in general, I guess you could say, visual audio perception, reading energy perception, stuff like that. I'm very good at reading energy frequencies already. And it's a thing that you can work on with spiritual practice. Just deep breathing can help. And even yesterday, I was meditating with trees. I was hearing what the trees were saying and that kind of stuff. I was seeing closed-eyed visuals, and they were showing me I think I saw like an eye or something like that. A little later after I was with the tree, I'm not really sure, but it was like this closed-eyed sparkly visual. Sometimes I can't really tell if it's an eye or not, or something looking at me. But even when I was praying in church, I saw this eye, and I was praying, and it was I know it was God. And really on this journey, God's guiding you as the fuel source of retention, and so are entities, spiritual entities can help guide you on this journey, right? They can latch on and help you read your energy frequency. It happens a lot on this journey, actually, and God really is fueling. And I can't do it without Jesus, of course. I will say that. But whatever you believe in, if you believe in Jesus, a God, Mother Nature, or you're an atheist and you're just trying out retention, that's totally fine too. I really want to push and see how far I can go with this journey. For you guys, I want to push back 40 to 43 days. That's why I'm going so hard. That's why I'm doing 600 push-ups. I'm meditating, doing whatever I can to exert energy frequency at a high level, just to keep on this journey as much as possible, right? And so, sometimes the benefits after a while, I've heard from other people, become almost obsolete. And what I kind of noticed about the earlier benefits have become obsolete completely. And there's all these other new benefits. I was in a dream state a few days ago, and I was shifting into different realities, basically. So I was at this church, right? This church service. My parents were there. Some of my friends were there. We went to this church service, right? It was this church. And basically I went to it, right? And it was this big, everyone was there. There was a lot of people in this church. There was a very heavy, just a crowded church service, normal kind of church service. I went into it, right? I went somewhere else. I don't know where I went. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to use the restroom. It was a church service. I went to the restroom real quick, or somewhere. I don't know. I went, talked to someone, some person. It could be a guy or girl. I really don't know who I talked to. It could have been anybody. I have no idea. Really, I really don't. Went back. The church service wasn't there at all. The room wasn't there. Instead, it was another church service that was smaller. It was a very small community. It was what I call Christian cult kind of community thing, which I'm not against it. I'm not against Christian cult, whatever. It's still Christianity, and I'm not against any religion. Okay, guys, I'm not against atheism at all. I'm not against that stuff. But it was this super bizarre kind of they were doing this bizarre meditation practice where they were talking in either tongues, or they were doing gibberish, or they were doing extreme meditation, where I could feel the frequency of it. It was very strange. I was walking into there, right? And I could feel walking into, like, in my dream, I could feel walking. And what I think happened was I moved into an alternate universe where the church was different completely. It was the same church, but a completely different kind of sect of Christianity. And so that's the power you have of retention. You can only get to these frequencies on semen retention. Like I was moving in and out of alternate timelines in the same universe, right? An alternate universe of the same timeline that I was in. And you can't really make this shit up. Like, it's just, you can't make it up at all. It's just totally true. It's just it's not bullshit. I'm not like pulling your leg. It's very fascinating with semen retention. It's a very fascinating practice, right? And yeah, guys, I want to see how far I can push this practice, because I don't even know the limits of this practice. And even the spiritual benefits are super limited. Like even the physical benefits, like, I've heard from other retainers that even after 30 days, that's like nothing compared to like 100 days or like 200 days. Like, dude, you're like in a jet, bro. Like your frequency is so high, you're blasting off in space. And you can do, there's in retention, you can do things called blast off, where you're just like you're like zoned into this like extreme frequency, like, of the earth, and like everything feels different, like everything looks different, everything, your movement speed, your like reaction time to things are like extremely fast. Like you're like a super soldier basically. And so I want to see how hard I can go on this practice, and I'm really not going to give up. I have no urges right now. I'm just doing what I do. I just feel like awake. That's another thing too, is like you get heightened perception, but later on in streaks, heightened perception is the reason you actually relapse. It's not even like urges. Now, urges always come and go. Even on higher streaks, even on 200 days, you probably can get urges. It's going to throw you off, obviously. But it's almost like it morphs into like heightened perception, because it's so scary. Like the reality, you're like, what's going on? Like, what is this? Like, it's so, you're not used to the pressure of the environment, like the external pressure of the environment, in your internal pressure of your body, that it's so extreme, like that, like the frequencies you can get is so extreme that it can throw you off a little bit, and you get to have your mind has to be super strong. I've been thrown off a little bit on this streak too, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I did some deep breaths, I drank some water, and I'm like, oh, okay. So another thing, sometimes the frequency gets blurry. What you have to do when that happens is drink more water. It will clear your eyes up. Now, again, the frequency is still going to be scary. Obviously, it's still going to scare you because you're not used to the frequency of the earth you're at. But it does help, and I noticed that it helps substantially better than not drinking a lot of water at retention. Water is a fuel source on semen retention. It's actually a better fuel source than just like even caffeine. Even though I do drink caffeine, I caffeine max. I'm just gonna be honest. I caffeine. I stimulant max. It is what it is, right? But I would recommend water for sure. But I'm trying to see, right, how far I can go with this journey of semen retention. Just doing some deep breaths real quick. But guys, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna chill, hit the vaporizer. $50 vape. It is raspberry jam. Guys, I'm feeling good now. I mean, the frequency right now is just so strong. It's just like everything looks so detailed. Like the environment looks so detailed, just beautiful. Anyways, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.